So welcome back. And how did you go on those service commandments? Are you applying them brilliantly well, or are there some areas that you can actually upgrade straight away to start to improve the X factor from a service point of view? So, the X factor. We know it's about clearly defining expectations. We also know it's about getting the clarity in terms of how are we going to wow our clients. From there, how are we going to set up some service standards so we can consistently deliver on these well and truly? So, my question to you right now is this. Service versus satisfaction. Are they the same thing or are they different? You see, a lot of the times people think, well, they're the same thing. Sometimes people say, well, they're different. You're right, they are different. You see, service is a delivery. It's the action that you, your team, and your business delivers to the marketplace, delivers to your clients. Satisfaction, on the other hand, is what I receive as a result of your service. So satisfaction, fundamentally, is a feeling that I get. So how satisfied am I as a result of you servicing me in terms of your products, services, anything that you do from a delivery point of view? So to help us with this, let's have a look at the satisfaction thermometer. If I was able to, or more specifically, if you were able to, put a thermometer into every single client interaction, at the end of it, it would give you a certain reading. So this thermometer from high to low is really all about getting some clarity on where your clients are currently leaving you from every interaction. So in the center here, you've got satisfied and content. If someone walks away, yeah, satisfied, you did what you said you'd do, walked away, I'm content. You're not going to create much wow in that. Not much satisfaction in that, really. Down below here, though, if someone walks away bitter and twisted and angry, they've got a lot of venom in them. They've got a lot of frustration in them. Here, disappointed and frustrated. So down below here, you have clients walking away with this. We're actually in a big problem within your business. What we need to also look at is there are some service stats that are probably worthwhile going through. Number one is only 4% of customers actually complain. So you might be thinking, because I don't get many complaints, then everything is rosy. Well, in actual fact, for every complaint, there are 26 others that are just remain silent. You think about this. Have you ever been to a restaurant, got a poor service, a poor delivery, your meal was late, or it wasn't exactly the way you wanted it to be, and the waitress or waiter comes up to you and says, how was your meal? What do? Smile and say, fine. So you see, fine really isn't that fine. So if people are just being silent or not sharing it with you, it doesn't mean you're producing a great result. Be very aware. For every complaint, there are 26 others that remain silent. The next stat to have a look at here is it costs 6 to 10 times more to actually acquire a new client than it does to keep your existing ones. This is a huge stat that is important for you to share with your team. And then the final one here, bad news travels 3 times faster than good news. What does this mean? Well, if someone has a bad experience with you, they will tell 3 times as many people as someone who has a positive experience. That means if you have one person who has a bad experience with your company, you've got to have 3 people with a positive experience just to neutralize the impact of word of mouth. So if we have a look at this and come back to the satisfaction thermometer, we know we've got satisfied, we know we've got this bitter and twisted and angry, we know we've got disappointed and frustrated. We want to head up above this and start to deliver a level of feeling, a satisfaction within a client that really starts to produce a positive result. First of all, we've got is pleased and positive. I was pleased with the experience that I actually received. Up above that is I was delighted with the experience. I was impressed as to how they actually went and did that. Now, a lot of times people think it takes a long time to build raving fans in your business. In actual fact, a raving fan can occur after just one interaction, depending on the quality of that interaction. So this is incredibly important to understand. The service we're delivering will actually have a massive impact on the satisfaction the client actually receives. So what I'd love you to do right now is just pause the DVD and have a conversation as to how well do you think you are servicing your clients right now. Go to it.